Good morning, everyone. My name is Mark Mulgrim. I'm the VP of Sales of Worldnow, a 16-year-old digital publishing company. We've been focused with local broadcast for a long time, and now we're expanding into over-the-top, multi-channel networks, and I appreciate your time today. Before I get started, I just want to get a sense of who's in the audience. So how many folks are currently utilizing MCN? Are you guys looking to get into multi-channel networks? Just want to get a sense. Great. And you go looking for OTT? Are you involved in streaming media? Okay. Anyway, so I thought I'd just start at a macro level. So for a long time, I wore a hat as in ad sales, and there's always this talk about fragmentation of ad spends and how you monetize. Well, with the disintermediation of the cable industry, call it Uber fragmentation. So a multi-channel network is just as valuable now as any other website, and you have the ability to promote your content on YouTube. It just means that media buyers are more and more challenged about where to spend their money, and it's a great opportunity. I think more and more dollars are going to get invested in over-the-top and streaming media, and that's really great for our industry. So if you look at the screen, you'll see you've got traditional ad-supported VOD, traditional YouTube, Netflix, which is a subscription model, so you pay once a month and you can consume as much content as you like. And then iTunes is what we call TVOD, or transactional. So you pay per drink. And then there's this weird thing called Hulu, where you pay a monthly fee and then you still get to watch ads. So I still haven't figured out how they got away with that. But those are the current business models out there. So the challenge for multi-channel networks is, one, how do you take control of your content? And then how do you manage it? And then how do you monetize it? And it really starts with you're creating this content, and right now MCN's multi-channel networks, there are a bunch of YouTube creators, and they upload their content into YouTube, and that's the way they're monetizing their content. But what if you want to get beyond YouTube? So it's really about the context of the content, how you package it, and then what's the user experience. So right now for YouTube, it's browser, or a YouTube app on a mobile phone, or a browser experience on mobile, and then you're missing out on all these connected devices, and then there's really limited kind of social sharing. Along with that, when content's being monetized on YouTube, they have no idea who their audience is, and of course that impacts the value of those eyeballs. So there are auto manufacturers that'll pay a $40 CPM to get in front of a specific audience. But with YouTube, you really don't know your audience, and it's difficult to get a strong monetization. So really owning consumer data is really important as we kind of move forward across different devices and expand monetization beyond YouTube. So how will you optimize? How will you generate additional revenue? So over the top is just another word for being able to distribute your content beyond the web and beyond mobile. And for multi-channel networks, the first step in that is, again, taking control of your content. So being able to upload your content into a central, what I call federated repository. So you're a multi-channel network, you have 100 content creators. Each one should be able to log in to a portal, upload their content, and then be able to push that content to their YouTube channel. And then they have the ability to organize the content into different channels and distribute it beyond YouTube. And really that's where Worldnow is able to step in. We're able to allow you to upload your content into this central repository, push it out to YouTube, but then reorganize it into channels that can go out to the web, it can go to apps, connected devices, And then, once they're on these other devices, how you monetize it is really important. And Worldnow's created an ad network. We're currently ranked 46 in ComScore Media Metrics. So we, serve up about 2 billion ads a month. We aggregate all this inventory from local broadcast networks that we power their content management system and their video. And then we deliver these ads with a whole, what we call a waterfall. So there's programmatic advertising, which allows you to basically utilize demand-side platforms to monetize traffic. So it goes out to Tremor and Yumi and all these other ad networks, and it allows you to optimize the traffic. And then we also have a national ad sales team that allows you to, represent your inventory and sell it on a national basis. But the whole idea is that once you get out beyond YouTube, developing your own brand, being able to monetize beyond the typical CPMs that are on YouTube is really important. And there's a whole process in terms of this content creation and distribution. So, in choosing a content provider, to distribute your content, there are a bunch of factors you really need to consider. And then, first of all, it's cost. So being able to enter the market with a low, kind of barrier to entry is really important. The ability to be able to control your content, manage it, still push it to YouTube, promote it, but then convert those YouTube viewers to viewers on your own website, your own apps, your own connected devices. So those are advantages once you kind of getting beyond YouTube. And then, multi-channel networks are really turning into multi-platform networks. So the idea is being able to create your content, focus on great production, and then being able to compete with other portals and other apps, in this kind of uber fragmented world. So I'll keep on talking. So the other part of a multi-channel network is being able to expand your distribution beyond YouTube or your own website or your own apps. So every content creator is looking to squeeze another dollar out of the content they produce. So the ability to do syndication out to other sites, so Vimeo or Dailymotion, et cetera. So the ability to, generate a media RSS feed out of the channels you create is a really easy function out of Worldnow's MCN platform. So basically, you can just create a feed, you contact one of these portals, and then you're able to do a revenue share off of the syndication. Did anyone have any questions? Yeah.
This may be very simplistic, but right now we drive people to YouTube and our website.
Right.
It seems that as you extend to multiple platforms, you're now having to drive them to multiple locations. Or are you expecting that folks will just find your content on these other locations?
Well, I think it all...
Complicates the branding idea.
Sure. So it really starts with your own brand. So you've got X amount of people that subscribe to your YouTube channel, and you can use that to promote your content, drive them to the website, and then people, especially millennials, they're really hungry to consume content on other devices. So that lean back experience on a Samsung device, Roku, Chromecast. So the other thing about Worldnow is that we've kind of cut the cost for multi-channel networks to create a branded app that is very kind of simple: search, discover, and play out the content with an ad-supported model. But then we can quickly expand to subscription and transactional just based on the demand. So it's kind of a gateway to get beyond your own website. I mean, every content owner, you need to drive viewers, but it all starts with the content, if that makes sense.
I just don't know why you need to drive them anywhere else besides your website. That's where all your information is. That's your connection with the customer.
Sure, but again, people are want to consume content on other devices. They want that lean-back experience on their TV, so we're able to deliver the content to multiple devices and still be able to monetize it. Thank you.